Shulanda, I hope you're off to a fabulous day. One of the things I want to encourage you to do right now is to check out my recent blog post entitled, What's Faith Got to Do with It? That's right, what's faith got to do with it? Now you can go ahead on and get your dance on, because I know you're thinking about Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do with It? That's all right. It's one of my favorite songs too. But you know what? Love and faith has everything to do with it, especially when you're not having a so good day. We've all been there. We're entitled to them. Some days are better than others. And sometimes we get to a point in life where we're like, God, how much more can I bear? You know, what else is going to happen? I'm at my breaking point. We get to that even as believers. I've been there as a Christian. I've been there as a minister of the gospel, where I've had times in my life where I've gone through a season. It got so bad. I experienced major depression, and I was so thankful that it was my faith that kicked in. God had to just speak to me. He encouraged me, and he sent people who were just great support systems to me that would encourage me and let me know everything is going to be all right. This too shall pass. We've been there, and we do have to have that lifeline, as I like to call it, of spiritual support, of good encouragers, those who can speak life back into us, those who can give us positive declarations. You know what I'm talking about? When we're going through things, we don't need to have any negative feedback. We need to have a welcoming environment. We need to be embraced in love. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I have experienced, unfortunately, going to church where my faith is strong. And I will try to go there, and I'm like, God, it took everything out of me just to get up and make it to this place of worship, And I realize that the place of worship can be anywhere that we declare it. The altar of God can be in your bedroom, in your car, wherever you need God to show up. But sometimes it's good when we fellowship with other believers and we reach out for help when we can't see things. Because how many know you can get into a state where it seems like, oh my goodness, I cannot get past this. God, I don't know how I'm going to survive this. It's one thing to go through one crisis, but when they keep happening, bam, 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 after the other, it can be a breaking point, for anyone. So when you go to that place of worship, you expect love, a welcoming atmosphere. But sometimes we don't always get that. Sometimes we can go to our places of worship, to church, and we can be criticized. We can be ostracized. If you tell someone that I'm experiencing depression, even suicidal thoughts, they might say, well, what's wrong? Is your faith not strong enough? Are you not praying the right prayer? And I've been told that before by ministers, by spiritual leaders. And unfortunately, that is the type of atmosphere that we encounter sometimes, and I had to get over that and understand that sometimes it's not because they're trying to really hurt us, but it's that they don't understand really what's going on. You can have faith in God and still be going through your own situations. I know I have been there. I've been to that point where I was almost so broken that I was depressed for over 7 years and, was just ostracized, wanted to be isolated and everything. And then to reach out to who is supposed to be a great resource and to have them to criticize me. So I want to encourage you, in case you are that believer, you're that woman of God, you're that spiritual leader who thinks that, oh my goodness, I'm going through this. God, is something wrong with me? Have I done something? Is it something that I'm doing that's causing me to keep experiencing all these situations and unhealthy emotions? God came. He sent his son Jesus that we could have life and have it more abundantly. He knew that we were going to have those pressure points in life. He knew that we were going to need encouraging moments. So don't you dare allow anyone to make you feel that just because of your faith that they think that your faith isn't strong enough because you're going through things, that you're going through issues even in your mind, that you're lacking faith, or that God is upset with you. God represents love. And that is what gives us hope when we're going through those dark moments. Sometimes what I've learned in my advocacy for mental health, that the reasons why clergy Spiritual leaders, they can't relate. It's because they're going through things themselves. I was reading an article not long ago that let me know how high the depression rate and even suicidal thoughts among our clergy is. So you know what, that lets me know that not only are Christian or believers going through it, but our spiritual leaders are. And it's not a sign to say that we are weak or anything. Because even when we are weak, the Bible says God, he gives us that strength. He makes us stronger in our weaknesses. So it's okay to be going through something, but you don't have to be going through it alone. And one of the barriers that we need to break within the church is because to tell someone that just because you're going through something, that's a representation or indication that your faith isn't strong enough. It has been your faith. If you know, like me, you know that it has been your faith that has kept you in dark times. It has been your faith that is allowing you to even breathe and keep going right now. Hold on to your faith and don't ever let anyone, nobody, discourage you and let you believe anything otherwise. As long as you got faith, there is hope and there is healing. There is restoration. You get the help that you need and continue to work on your healthy mind. That's all for now. Connect with me at promotinghealthyminds.net. See you next time.